Oh boy, YouTube, it's been a little bit too long. Welcome back to the channel. Just keep this short and sweet. This one is LED turn signal install on the 2014 Mazda 3. So these are aftermarket completely. It's not just an LED bulb. Just want to give a big shout out to another Mazda YouTuber, Greg. He is the one that did a giveaway for these, and I managed to luck out and win it. I've already tested them and prepared load resistors on them so they don't hyper flash. Greg has a great video on hyper flashing, so I'll link that for sure. But yeah, bumper off, install, bumper on. Hopefully they're good to go. Let's get to it. Alright, so first step, we gotta remove a ton of plastic clips and I think a bunch of 10 or 8mm bolts around, pretty much around the whole bumper. So I'll try to show you guys roughly where all those are as we go, because I'll probably be watching a video on where they all are at the same time. The tools I've got, I did a check. 10mm is the bolt size, flathead screwdriver for trying to get the plastic snaps off. This is gonna be kind of sketchy, probably don't use this, but a snip, I'm gonna try to, if I have to, try to pry the snaps up with it without putting pressure, cut it. And finally, what is it, Phillips, maybe, Roberts, I can't remember the names of it, but the plus sign screwdriver, you know how it is. All right, so we'll start with some screws by the looks of things. It's this guy here, this guy, I believe there's another one under here, so I'll have to take off these two bolts, this screw, and I think that's it for the screws on the top.
Two hours later.
Oh boy, what have I gotten myself into? All right, so I decided that the bumper has to come off and I started recording a bunch of stuff for it, but that's just gonna be way too long of a video if I try to record how to take a bumper off. So there is, I know for a fact because I was watching them, there's YouTube videos online for how to take the bumper off the Mazda 3 3rd gen. So if you need to do that, because you're installing something like this, go find one of those. And next step was, so we got the bumper off, unsnapped a couple of the lines that were really tight, and now we got to unbolt this unit down here, which is the old turn signal, and this is what's going to be replaced, this big gray piece. So we got to do that on both sides. I noticed that my bumper had been taken off previously, and this piece here was cracked, and then when I pulled it off it was snapped. Like it snapped a bit, so I'm gonna go get some glue. I don't know if you can see or if it'll even focus, probably not, but there's a crack here and this little left corner is kind of snapped off, so I'm gonna go get some glue and try to fix that, and then we'll continue on. All right, so I applied some super glue to the cracks. So while we wait for that glue to dry, I'm just gonna do some quick tests on the lights. I've tested them before, but I want to see which lines are for which side, the left or the right turn signals. So far, I've brought the lights over here. Just got them both on the ground. Got the ground connected. So what I'll do is I'll just wire this straight to the positive, and then turn on a turn signal with my car. So as you can see, I've got it just plugged in to the turn signal plug, as it will be eventually. I'll be able to see which one turns on. And if it's the correct one. And if it's not the correct one, that means the white wire is wrong and I replace it with the other one. Okay, so as you saw, they look wonderful. I'm gonna start connecting them up now. Should be pretty straightforward. So it should just be, let's see if I can get it, 3 screws. One here, one down here, and then one on the inside right in here. Those 3 screws and this whole gray piece should just pop right out, and we can put the new unit in. So, three. Just like that. That unit comes out. And then grab ours using the same hardware. This should fit in nice and easy, ideally, I hope. And then it should
screw in just like that. Double check the front. Looks good. Same hardware. Go back in.
Alright guys, the bumper is seated. I haven't bolted anything back in yet, so I still gotta do that, but oh man, they look good. I love the look of them already. So I still gotta organize how I'm gonna mount all this up because it's kind of a mess right now. But all the wires are reaching. I just gotta tidy it up now and bolt everything back on. So let's finish that up.
Ta-da!
Alright guys, that about wraps it up. I hope you enjoyed. Pretty straightforward. Kind of a pain though, dealing with the bumper. Yeah, that's about it. So, until next time, peace. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Ding!